All right, guys, here it is. The simulator is done. And you might be wondering, how did we go from this, an empty space, raw walls, raw ceiling, to this? And we're gonna show you how we did it step by step in this video, and it all started with this phone call.
Hello, this is Trevor.
Hey, Trevor, Mike from Golficity. How are you? What we were looking to do for HQ is it wasn't a matter of just bringing any simulator into the space, because we did meet with about 3 or 4 companies while we were down there, and they were all interested and excited about it. And the OptiShot was the one that was the best fit for our community.
So I just want to make sure that I'm kind of expediting things here on the sales and ops side, as you may be working parallel a bit, just, defining whatever's needed from both parties. But I just want to make sure it goes smoothly and is expedited here. Make sure that we're meeting any type of time frames that were discussed, those types of things.
We think the space is actually pretty good for it. Ceiling height, the beams are there.
Again, I'll send you over a couple of solutions that I think works really well.
Perfect. All right, Trevor, great stuff. We're excited.
I look forward to working with you guys. This is my cell phone, so again, if you need anything, please don't hesitate to call, and look for some additional emails flying around here in the next couple days.
Sounds good, Trevor. Talk soon.
All right, so today is the big day, the big simulator announcement. If you guys watched our video where we built out HQ, you remember we left off with one major cliffhanger.
Yep, we wanted a sim.
The sim. And you guys have been asking about it, and rightfully so, because it is exciting. So you ready, Mike? Maybe I'll give you a drum roll, whatever. Ready? Who is it? Who do we go with?
We are going to be installing the OptiShot VISION simulator,
which is just a sick killer system, 3-camera system, all nice tucked up overhead. Yep. We're gonna have a huge screen, and the best part about it, it's all gonna be custom built by the OptiShot team. And a big part of the reason why we selected them, and I'll tell you some of the features in a second, but a big part, and I think what went a long way for me, and I know what you agree, is when we first went live in this space, it looked like a closet.
Storage.
It was terrible. We go live, and within an hour or so of that live on IGTV, the OptiShot team reaches out to us. They say, we see you got room for a sim. We want to be a part of it. And since then, we've talked with a number of simulator companies, but I think that really stuck out to me, that they were so supportive and so involved from the get.
Yes.
That I think that was a really important thing. So since then, we talked to them about it. We hashed out some different things. And one big thing that I like about this is we talk about all the time, we're regular golfers just like you guys. I think the best part of what we do with Golficity, at least for me, what I like the most is the community. Do you agree?
Yeah, big time.
So
big time.
I think the fact that OptiShot has that piece, and we're gonna bring a lot of that in, you're gonna see more and more of that, but they've got the very, very affordable home units. You and I have been fans
from $250
forever.
all the way up. So,
right.
Yep.
Well, so I think that has been a big part of it, because we want you guys to get involved. So as we build out this space, we're gonna be ways that we can also kind of link up with you guys as a community out there, and OptiShot wants to be a part of that. So to me, that's a really important thing. So we got Eric coming over today. That's gonna be step 1. He's gonna measure up the space.
He's our builder.
He's gonna be our guy. He's gonna work a little bit of magic over here. So we're gonna go out, meet him, bring him in here, show him the space, and I'm excited to see what he can do with it.
I'm still nervous that we might not be able to get one in here.
I know.
But he said he can make it happen.
We feel like we're kind of doing a ship in a bottle here, but yeah. we can do this.
Okay.
We can make this work.
Okay.
Let's go find him.
Let's go get him. We gonna build a simulator or what?
Not today, but yes.
You mean you don't have it in that backpack?
Yeah, you don't have it in there? Come on.
It doesn't just pop out?
It doesn't pop right out. Yeah, I'm here to kind of measure the space and take a look so we can get our design team working on it for you guys, get a rendering to you. Once you guys approve that, then we'll be able to start ordering all the parts and components and get it up and running for you.
That's great. And this is going to be custom built for this space.
Custom built for this space.
Let's show you the space.
100%.
Let's go.
Yeah.
We purposely left the lights off. We have like the 9.6 to that clearing. 9 feet 6 inches.
All right, so people who've been following along and saw us building out the space, you guys know that ideally we want that sim to go here. We left a lot of space here, right, Mike?
Yeah, we left a lot of space in this whole wall, in fact.
Right. This has all been reserved for the simulator. So we've got some clearance here. What we also did was we purposely left the lights out of this area.
Right.
Just for that purpose. So you've got a little bit more room to work with in case of, well, goes up or whatever else with the projector.
Yeah, no, it looks like it's going to work out fine based on, kind of the open area that you have to run things. So we would have power for the technology, power for the projector. I'm going to run an HDMI cable to the, basically for the projector to show the image on the wall, and then we'll have it running so it connects to the actual CPU running the software. Take a few pictures and videos to show our design team, you know, exactly what space we're working with.
Oh yeah, it begins. I was saying we've always wanted an office space, like go back 8 years. We always say we want an office space with a sim in it. It begins today.
Yeah.
Right now.
What's the verdict? Is this gonna happen?
Yeah, I like his confidence level. If he came in here and he was like, I'd be like nervous, but he seems really confident. They do a lot of custom jobs. He's seen tighter spaces.
Dude, this guy can put a sim in a shoebox.
in a shower stall.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, yeah, what would be the kind of the next steps now that we've got these measurements? I know you said it's going to go off to your design team.
Right, so yeah, once the rendering is completed and you guys sign off on it, then we're probably somewhere between 4 to 6 weeks out on making it all come to fruition for you.
Gotcha. All right, so that was a major relief for me. What do you say?
Huge relief. You know, he was so confident that he could put it in, so I'm gonna buy it.
So now it's kind of like this constant like Christmas morning thing, right? So this was a big thing. Like we were anxious. Like he's coming. Is it going to measure? Next thing now, we're going to be watching that email.
Waiting for the renders.
Waiting for the renders, and then after that, we'll be spending a couple of weeks biting our nails.
While they build it out.
Waiting for it to build out and then bringing it in here. But again, just taking you guys through the process. In this particular case, for our use, what we're looking to do, we really liked what OptiShot is doing. Everyone we met on the team, you know, we got to meet a bunch of the team when we were down there at the PGA show. Mm-hmm. They all seem to share our vision for your regular golfers, guys like us who are just like wanting to enjoy the game in every different facet. So that was a big thing. And again, their confidence level, their just really desire to tackle this problem, so to speak.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All of that has led up to just us really wanting to work with them. So that's a major reason why we selected them, and we're really excited to get this going.
I cannot wait.
Cannot wait.
I'll be here.
However, now the waiting game begins. The measurements are in their hands. We'll be keeping an eye on the email. We'll give you guys an update as soon as we hear something.
All right, so let's see. So here's a FaceTime recording with the guys at OptiShot. So basically what we're gonna get here.
That's their setup?
That's their setup. It's gonna be very similar. So we're gonna have a box like that's 5 feet out.
Yep.
Top and side walls, just like this. There's Andy from OptiShot demonstrating. That's why he said you don't want to be close because you're going to be hitting that thing.
Got it.
So that's why he moves it back. So that's why he said he wants to give us 16 feet from the screen. He's saying because when you bring the club back, you don't want to hit anyone, hit any tables. That's about, see what the measuring stick is? Yeah. He's measuring 16 feet from the screen for back swing.
Right.
So what we have here, we got this thing here. So which means that we have to start our screen in front of it. So this is 16 inches off the wall, which means the screen is going to be 16 inches off the wall, which is good because we got to get in here anyway.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm starting this tape measure 16 inches off the wall. Now for Andy's 16 feet, we go all the way back to the table, which is here. But Andy said that we're going to be swinging
somewhere around
8 to 10.
Which is perfect. This is where we want to be swinging.
This is exactly where we want to be swinging.
Yeah.
So this is, see, we're fine.
Yeah.
So everything's good there. And then when you swing up here, you're fine because it's only 5 feet all the way here, so you're not going to hit it at all.
So originally when we were doing this, we had talked about having a net that slid all the way in. The renderings, by the way, aren't done yet because this is what Mike was finalizing on that call. But we're going to go with, as he had said, a little bit more of solid siding, just not as far out. So about 5 feet out, just to serve that extra protection because we are working in a small space here and you've got windows right there. So we felt it would be a little bit smarter to go with like that prefab type of box for where 99% of the balls are going to end up. And then we'll just have to see if we want to add that additional netting.
All right.
So basically, that's where we're at right now. Mike went over that on the call yesterday. They want to iron that out before they finalize the drawings, the render. but that's the next step, right?
Right, now the walls won't look like the walls in that because those were built, sheetrock stuff into the ground, but they're gonna build a bay similar to that. Probably with like PVC piping or something, but the concept's the same.
You were saying it's gonna be similar in concept to this.
Correct.
So similar, this is a job that they did somewhere else. And this is some of the ideas they sent us. They see this like kind of a prefab type of box. We'll have something similar to that in here. I like it though. I think I feel a lot more protection that way.
Here we go. Here we go. There he is. There's our guy.
Here we go, boys.
How was the trip?
Oh, it was good.
How long?
Yeah, well, from Michigan to here, probably about 9 hours.
That's not too bad. We thought about 12.
Yeah.
That's not too shabby.
Not bad. So I have some of the gear here for us.
Excellent. What are we looking at? All the technology?
Stance mats and
Oh,
yeah.
exciting.
So yeah, we got it all unloaded for you here. Got some turtles.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I like how you travel. Just a bag of clubs,
Yeah.
a couple things of clothes, and
Not bad, huh? Yeah.
I heard you played in a tournament out there. Is that true?
Yeah.
How'd you do?
Played in the men's invitational, and they have a shootout every year. The first 18 holes of qualifier. I shot 69 in the qualifier and qualified as the #1 guest. I got to play with the number 10 qualified member, so it was a 2-person shootout. It was really, really cool.
I feel confident when your sim installers firing 69s out there, so we got the right guy on the task.
Once you set them in,
Mike, you want to shout out your gym right about now?
Yeah, right? Big shout out to Mike's gym over here in Mawa. They're keeping me in shape.
those green things go in here. Yeah, the green.
These are good battle scars though, you know? These are the ones you don't mind getting.
Yeah.
You're gonna want to clean this area up.
Yep.
Roll out the turf, and then go from there.
Okay.
All right, so the final piece of the simulator, which is the big bay, was supposed to be delivered today by FedEx.
Is there any way you can call me after you talk to the supervisor to give me an update? I mean, I don't know where to go from here. I mean, isn't the FedEx business model to deliver on the date? I'm just trying to, it just sucks.
You can tell he's a little frustrated. So they told Mike it was gonna be delivered today. So we got everybody in here because they won't do stairs, so we have to carry it up. And they told him they would call him 30 minutes before they got here. Anyway, it's almost the end of the day, no call. He called over. They said they never even loaded it on the truck. So Mike's, I mean, this is about as pissed as Mike gets.
Are they going to bring this up the steps for me now that it didn't come on the date that I have my crew here? We got to make this right. They're not allowed to go up the steps. My number.
Well, so that's the problem.
Get some
Huge boxes and they can't go upstairs. So that's why we got everybody here to carry it up, and they're not here.
All right, so today we have the simulator bay being shipped here at FedEx, so I gotta go meet the FedEx guy. They don't carry it up the steps, so I'm gonna make a bunch of trips here, but here he is. I see it. Ooh, it's big. How are you? All right, we got it. How are you? How's that? What's your name? Chuck. Chuck with a truck. Love it. So this is it? This is everything? Oh, they made it feel like I needed like 6,000 people for this. All right, Chuck came in clutch, but now this is where Mike's got to come in clutch because that's got to go up. That 1, 2, 3 boxes, and 1, 2, 3. That should take 6 trips. All right, let's get started. light, it's light, yes. The weight of the pipes is a mystery. Let's see. Not bad. Not good, but not bad. Not good, but not bad. Custom 9 feet high, 15 feet wide, 7 feet out. This is why I outdrive Frank by about 40 yards. Okay, we're done. We're done. Everything's here. Now we set up a 7. Now we set up a 7.
All right, guys, today's the day. All the planning, all the scheduling, all the shipments you saw come in, all the work we've done over the last 9 months working closely with the OptiShot team, who have been incredibly patient with everything going on this year, 2020 COVID. It all comes down to today. Today's the day. The sim is finally going in. All right, guys, serious progress. This thing is starting to really look like a simulator here. So the frame is up, as you can see, the walls, the screen is up. So it is really starting to look like something now. All right, so as this is going up, can you just tell me what's the difference? I see a camera there and I see some infrared.
Yeah,
what's the function?
Well, there's actually 2 cameras in infrared in the first bank here, and that's going to get all your ball data, ball speed, horizontal launch, vertical launch, and then the camera in the back is getting the club data, your path, face, and the putting when you're playing the game. So you have 3 cameras and infrared.
And it's a nice clean setup. I love that everything is up there, nothing down here to worry about. It's all right above your head.
Up out of the way on the center line, creating both right and left-handed opportunity here. So you have a center strike environment here. So both righties and lefties can play utilizing the system, getting both club and ball data.
But that is one of the big things we liked about the system. Super, super clean. Everything is up there. We are, of course, going to have the PC we're going to put nicely over here, but that's going to talk to the projector, which they're working on mounting now. But like I said, super clean system, everything perfectly designed and just up above your head and out of the way.
So let's go Pebble Beach. Everyone knows Pebble Beach, right? Click 7. So now you're playing number 7. Now it's going to take you to number 7, the par 3, on the tee, and you can continuously hit tee shots over and over. Oh, look at this.
Oh! All right, so tell us, because one big thing that we want to do is we want to use the simulator to do some more product reviews and things like that. Sure. So what kind of data, club, whatever data, are we going to be able to get out of this system?
Okay, so when you're practicing, you can see, just from a visual perspective, very powerful, you can see path face ratio, angle of attack. Those are all really important things as it relates to, you know, if you're hitting an iron, you want to have a downward angle of attack. If you're hitting a wood, you'd like to have a positive angle of attack. So you can tell that in the practice mode. But some of the really good data you're going to get is up here on the left side of the screen. It's going to give you a carry distance. Ball speed is a critical component. Club speed is kind of relative to, you know, how you're swinging the club. The smash factor is ball speed divided by club speed. It's an efficiency number. Vertical launch is kind of your trajectory coming out of there. Horizontal launch is your how the ball is leaving the club face. So keeping that in mind. A practice mode. So if you go with a pure test or pull test, it's going to allow you to draw, fade, pure shot. So
Pure.
So now
Split those uprights.
Yeah, go ahead and hit one with your
Frank.
wedge again.
So we got to go right down the middle.
Let's see if Frank can split the hairs here.
There you go.
With the 52 too,
There's some big pillars, man. I would close my eyes, cover my you-know-what, and go.
Oh, he did it.
You did it, man.
Look at this.
Through the pillars.
Wow.
Nice job. We got a player here.
Oh. Hey, thanks again. Appreciate
Hey, you're
all
very
that.
welcome. Yeah, enjoy
All the hard
Thanks.
work. Thank you guys.
Thanks. Enjoy it.
You guys rock. Thank you.
All right.
All right, guys, it's all set. Mike, let's pop these lights on and show everybody what we got here. So, everything is installed. Give you a quick tour. Screen is up. 15-foot custom screen. The bay we talked about, also all custom to fit the space. Can't thank the team at OptiShot enough for all the renderings, the hard work they put into making sure it fit this space, because it was a challenge, but they were up for it. And then up here we've got all of the technology we talked about, all the sensors. We have multiple camera units in there for detecting the ball, the club, everything like that. Back here, you've got your projector. Only things left to do, we've got to rerun this wire. You see there's a little HDMI wire, because the one that we're using, there's a little problem with the connector. So we're gonna pull that out, run it all nice and clean. The rest of the wire's all nice and clean. And then over here, what we're gonna end up doing, one more thing, Mike, I think we gotta get a nice custom cabinet.
I think so.
So we just threw it here for now, but there's the computer that's running everything, as well as, the keyboard and everything, so we can interact with it. We'll get a nice custom cabinet over there, and that'll look really good. But again, the main key here, Mike, we wanted a tool that we can use to bring you guys some more great content, especially during those cold months.
Which are coming.
But we've got a ton of stuff. We'll give you a quick look, real.
Yeah.
Real quick. Ton of stuff lined up over there. We want to do a lot more reviews, bring you guys a lot more reviews, things like that. This is the tool that's going to let us do that. As you saw him explaining, we can get all of that data that we want to do nice product comparisons.
Not only that, but you and I are going to be here, early Saturday mornings, 5 a.m., playing 18 holes before the kids get up.
That's
At your
right.
house, yeah, my house, absolutely.
And don't forget, the one big thing, and the one reason, if you go way back, we talked about who we were going to choose to put the sim in.
Right.
And a big reason why we went with OptiShot is because of the community piece. So this is all connected to the internet. There are other OptiShot users out there. We're going to be working with OptiShot to get more of that stuff where we can interact with each other, play games virtually, and things like that. So stay tuned. There's going to be a lot more coming for the community, but this is only the beginning. It's an exciting day, but it's only the beginning, because we're going to be using this system for a lot more exciting stuff coming up.
Can't wait.
Can't wait.
Big thanks to OptiShot.
Big thanks. So what do you say we take a couple of cuts and have fun before we get out of here?
Let's go.
Pop those lights back off. Let's go.